Hey there, thank you so much for joining us at the Natural Lifestyle Show. My name is Angel.
And this is Skylar.
And?
And what? Oh, I'm Billy.
And today we are talking about how I knocked out my cold in one day.
She put on a pair of boxing gloves. Then Skylar went. They knocked it out and then they went.
So basically, I'm breastfeeding, so I'm very, very careful about the things that I take.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the things that I would normally take for a cold or something like that, I've really had to modify.
So you didn't go down to like the local Walgreens? Or,
I never take any of the over-the-counter things,
Mm-hmm.
no. But as far as herbal things, because I don't want to affect my milk supply. So
there you go.
what I did was this: like we all came down with a cold, and I really feel like it was more than a cold because it was harsh. You know, it wasn't the flu, I don't think, because it wasn't achy, but it was a harsh cold.
I'm telling you what, this thing was harsher than the worst winter you've ever seen.
I don't know about that. But
It reminded me of Rudolph Red-Nosed Reindeer in that cold weather.
well, I had it for a few days, and I was like, yeah, I have a cold, and then I started to get like a sore throat one morning, and then I had so much drainage and stuff that I guess it caused my voice to start becoming hoarse. And the second day I woke up with a little bit of a sore throat, even more hoarse, and I thought to myself, if I don't knock this out, then I'm going to lose my voice, and it might turn into laryngitis or something like that. And I really didn't want to deal with that. And plus, I have people to take care of. It's not really convenient to get really sick.
Mm-hmm.
So what I decided to do was to try vitamin C and some bromelain. Bromelain is a mucus thinner. But my main thing was vitamin C. I had already been taking liposomal vitamin C in the morning, and I felt like I was kind of disappointed that I still got a cold taking that. So I thought to myself, well, I'm going to really, really just knock this thing out. If I can, I'm going to take vitamin C every hour. Because I had heard of people who come down with things and they take vitamin C like, ever so often,
Mm-hmm.
and they just don't even get sick
It's
or
just
something.
not vitamin C. We're talking about like some good doses of vitamin C.
Well, yeah, I took a much higher dose than you normally would. So what I did was, and I have found that this powdered kind works the best because I have 3 different kinds, but every time I took the powdered kind, I felt my sinuses clearing up, and just like the symptoms were just gone.
The clouds separated,
Yeah.
the light came down. And
So it's a buffered form of vitamin C, ascorbic acid, and I took about 2,000 milligrams of it, maybe more. Maybe 2,000 to 3,000 milligrams every hour. I tried to do it every hour all day long. And like I said, if the symptoms came back between dosages, when I took it again, they just cleared up. It's really amazing because vitamin C works as a decongestant, but it also shortens the common cold. If you Google or search whether or not vitamin C shortens the common cold and things like that, some research I have read on there says it does, and I can tell you from my experience that it did. That one, and I took bromelain like about 3 times that day, like I said, as a mucus thinner, because I really wanted to get rid of all this drainage naturally to not get that laryngitis. And still, it took my voice, a few days to come back, or maybe even a week to come back as well as I wanted it to. But at that point, my sore throat went away, and my cold was mostly gone. Now the next day I slacked off on as much as I took it, and I got a little bit more, congestion, so I continued to take more of it. And then I think like about the 3rd day, I really didn't have to take a lot of it. But that first day, it really just totally, it's like it was getting worse. I could tell it was getting worse. And then so I did that, and it's like it just did a U-turn, turned back around, and it never got bad. And so I just wanted to share with you guys what I did in case, you're somebody who might want to try the natural remedy of vitamin C. And I feel like it was very important that I took the dosages that I did and at the intervals that I did. I feel like that was just really helpful to knock out the cold. Mm-hmm. And so I'm glad that I did it. And if I come back down with another cold this season, I plan on doing that again.
That's right.
Yeah. because I used to lose my voice every year. But then when I cleaned up my diet and got healthier, it's been years and years since I lost my voice. And so for me to start losing my voice again this year, I was like, wow.
She jumped right on it.
Yeah, I was like, this can't happen. I gotta do something.
Tell you what, I was breaking out the pad and pills. She's like, oh, that's so fun.
But if you have some tips about, how you have knocked out the common cold or whatever. Well, I don't know if it was the common cold. There's so many viruses and everything. But yeah, just leave your tips below. And also check out our video, 2 herbs that shorten the common cold.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's really good. And one of the herbs I used to take, and I really do believe that it helped. But like I said, while I'm breastfeeding, I am being very, very careful.
You gotta be very selective.
And also, I did gargle with salt water too, but that's something I had been doing. I suggest that because it can reduce inflammation and get rid of any virus or bacteria or anything that's like lingering in your throat, and make you feel much better. Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah. So we're so glad you joined us today, and please follow us on our social media below. Join us on Facebook, our group Living the Natural Life, and sign up for our newsletter. And like this video, share it, and subscribe.
Look, he likes the video.
Thanks so much for joining us. We'll see you soon. Bye.
Thank you, bye.